most of the feedback we get on the chairs makes its way into the chair as part of the specification. And so I'll show you a quick overview. It looks like a comfy ward chair with pressure care cushions throughout, got a liquid gel seat, visco memory foam leg rest and backrest. But we can do all sorts of things with this chair to make the rehab journey of a patient, and of course the nurses and the physios in critical care, easier. So one of the things we see a lot with a non-height adjustable chair is having to stoop to administer care. But what we can do with this chair is we can lift it up nice and high, and the patient is right here. We can do everything with a good straight back, be that hygiene tasks, feeding, attending to lines and so forth. And so we get a lot of feedback from staff within critical care that it's actually, once you're able to get the patient into the chair, it's even easier than a bed, because you can get in so close to a chair and back care is maintained. So things like the headrest, these are height adjustable, and we do all sorts of headrests as well. This is our standard pillow. We do neuro headrests. We can do mouldable headrests for patients that need unusually high support, trunk supports, and we do a complete neuro chair which has alternating air in the seat, as well as a complete positioning pack. So for somebody who, many hospitals tell us they would never have dreamt of sitting out in a chair, but they've been able to progress them into a chair without a hoist, because I'll show you the lay flat feature shortly, and their rehab has been progressed and they leave hospital with their functional strength higher. So it's a win-win. We were grateful to be included in several studies, and some of them are anecdotal, but there was a formal study done at Kingston Hospital which I'm happy to send round later, which noted the reduction in the number of length of stay days as a result of getting somebody into a chair sooner with some of the critical care features. And so every chair has got a tilting seat and a lift column which lifts the chair up nice and high, and also a lay flat feature, so we can send the backrest down completely flat. Now we can bring the leg rest up also. And now we'll lift the chair up and explain some of the other things that we can do with this to make your job easier. So I'm just going to move this bariatric chair out of the way because I seem to have trapped myself in the corner somewhat. So we have a length adjustable leg rest, so you can extend the leg rest. We can actually shorten it and move the footrest completely out of the way as well, and use a pat slide or similar device or a hover slide and move the patient right across onto the chair, and from there you can sit them up, and it has got a standing assist feature as well. So I'll pop the armrest back on like so. Whilst the chair is in this position, one of the visions we had for many years was that our old chair had a one-piece mattress and cover, which meant that it was a little bit awkward if any damage occurred to one of the sections. So we've actually got 3 individually replaceable cushions now, which makes maintenance and lifespan much more reasonably costed and easier. But also we wanted a system where any member of staff that was required could perform a deep clean on the chair. For deep cleaning or replacement, instant removal. So we've got our own clips which clip onto the chassis. They're very strong, and what you have beneath is a plastic tray with no screws, no exposed screws, and it's completely wiped clean all the way around. I'm going to pop this back on, so, and I'll show you the same system on the cushion. And so we can remove that to the side, and you can see there is no wear at all for liquids to pool. There's no screw heads. It's all completely smooth and wiped clean. You can easily access the underneath of the chair as well. So we have an auto chair feature. So with one button, we can just press from the lay flat position, and the whole chair, if Marvin shows you, will return to its chair position. And there's a very slight forward tilt, so I'm going to pop the brakes on. It doesn't show up very well on a zoom video like this, but the slight forward tilt just enables the patient to transfer their weight forward, making it very easy for the physios to start standing transfers at a very early stage. And of course, if they're standing a patient and their blood pressure drops, they're able just to stop the lift and just lay the backrest back flat if necessary, but certainly to give them a little bit of a rest, and then carry on when appropriate, and lift the chair. I'm held really nice and snug into the gel cushion, so there's no risk of me sliding off, and I can just gently bring my weight forward. And even someone, I'm 5'11", but someone of much taller than me can safely be stood with plenty of height. And I've got a nice resting place. And now, like a sprinter off the blocks, I can get my heels back and I'm able to perform my first stand. One of the most recent things we've got here is instant width adjustment on the chair. Underneath there is simply a hand turn just under here, and what you'll see is we can just instantly ease that out up to 4 inches per side. We do infill bolsters, so you've got a continuous cushion, but because it can be adjusted on both sides independently, if you had somebody with a drain or extra dressing on one particular side, you're just able to ease the armrest out and make it a little bit more comfortable. The armrests have been designed to hang fluid bags, catheter bags on, so you've always got somewhere to hang those sorts of attachments. And then we've developed all sorts of critical care specific accessories with brackets that can be mounted at the front or the back of the chair. This is one of the IV poles that we supply. We've got an oxygen cylinder holder which mounts on the chair, and then I'm going to spin the chair around as well. So over the years we've made many different brackets to enable, especially since the advent of critical care gardens, things like portable ventilators, monitors. We can add all sorts of different attachments to the back of the chair to really create a mobile critical care platform that could enable somebody who hasn't been off critical care for quite some while to go down to the cafe or into a critical care garden to see family and friends. The battery pack, the power cord, all the technical bits of the chair, they used to be underneath behind the leg rest, which meant rolling around the hospital floor to change things like handsets. But we've got a quick release cover now. It's a bit like the bonnet on your car. So you lift the chair up, remove this cover, and all the technical things to perform maintenance are underneath here. So see alongside is just simply a much bigger version, but the bariatric one mirrors all the features of this. So thank you very much for including us.